next game. Let's go. So, what do you think we'll be talking about today?
We can talk about you. What do you um what's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport, apart from chess. Hmm. I have a lot of sports that I really like to follow. Football, volleyball, um, what else? Swimming. I even like darts. So I'm really versatile, but one sport that I'm really interested in, but I never followed was cricket. And I know you really like cricket, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So tell me a little bit about cricket. I want to know something about cricket.
Cricket is a sport that kind of outdoor sport. You can even play it indoor because there are many versions of them now. So basically, it comes in a team, a team sport, not solo. So it goes like in one team there will be. So it's kind of a. Have you seen any match of the, how to say that thing? I don't know.
Baseball?
Baseball? Yeah.
Yeah, for me, cricket is always like a baseball, but I only know baseball from movies. I never watched like real game of baseball, but I know there's some running, there's some ball, and there are some point systems. I don't really know much about it, but basically, in cricket, you have like some kind of a goal looking thing, and there is a one person who throws and one person who has a kind of button, right? Am I right?
Button?
Like button.
Bat.
Bat.
It says bat, yeah.
Bat, okay.
So basically, the difference of the. Of course, there are lots of difference. The basic difference is the rules and also the way it's the it's structured and everything. But other than that, the bat itself is different even, because the in baseball the bats are a little narrow, but in cricket it's kind of like,
Yeah, it's kind of flat.
yeah, it's kind of flat, and it's made out of the willow tree. So it's it's a really famous saying that if somebody says that he scores, let's say one batsman, we call it batsman, and the bowler who throw the ball. So someone throw it, and some opponent team they try to, like, how to say it, like hit it as strong as possible to make it fly away. So there is a boundary. If it can fly away out of the boundaries without touching the ground, then it's six. The score is six. And if it's,
So it's the maximum score you can get in.
yeah, it's the maximum score at one ball. Yeah.
At
No,
one.
it can even go more if it's a no.
You didn't make a move.
Oh, I didn't.
No.
Anyway, you make me talk, and then I forget the whole world.
Well, but I know you are really good at multitasking. So
Depends. Not all the time. What am I even doing today? I'm playing really weird.
now you're playing really well. That's like a proper strategy in chess.
Really?
Yeah, I was really like, I thought you did some prep before the game.
Not
I was
really.
like, oh my god, is it my wife really?
I'm just putting it in a way that it looks really posh. That's all.
Okay, so let's sum up the cricket thing. So,
Yeah.
do you think watching cricket is as fun as watching football or some of the most popular sports?
Well, that's really hard to say because of course everybody has their preferences, and so it depends. But of course, the excitement in football, usually the excitement it has, because anything can happen at any second, any moment. But in cricket, it's kind of, you can predict. Let's say if you need 36, so we call it run. It's called run. So 36 runs in let's say 6 balls. Like you will have 6 throw, but you have to score 36. So then you have to hit 6, 6, 6, 6, all the 6. Or maybe if you get the no balls, if you get the free hit, okay, these are other
So
stuffs.
there are more maths in cricket than in other sports. That's how it's so predictable, because you need some certain amount, and in football you just have like couple goals and not more or less. So you know what is the score, like even like some really tiny humans can count all the scores in football, but they cannot count in cricket because it's really much more advanced.
Yeah.
So, who is your um, greatest sportsman of all time?
For cricket, you mean?
No, for any kind of sport. Who is greatest of all time for you?
Well, that's really hard question to ask because
No, it's easy to ask. It's hard to answer.
Yeah, it's easy to. You boy, I see you're flying. So yeah, it's really complicated because it changes in terms of course, but I really like some of them that are pretty consistent and also.
Okay, name 3 names.
I don't want to name 3 names. I really like Michael Phelps. If you want to know why.
Okay.
He's a
the
swimmer.
most decorated Olympian of all time.
Yeah, he's a swimmer, but I like him. And I am biased. I have a bias for him.
I mean, everyone who was watching and following Olympics in 2008 know who Michael Phelps is, because the whole world was cheering for him to win the most gold medals in one Olympics. So he's one of the, I think for me he's one of the top three. Okay, Michael Phelps.
Yeah, and I really liked Maria Sharapova.
Maria Sharapova, okay.
I was a big fan of her. And
a
also,
tennis player.
Yeah, I really like tennis, and it was just not about the thing that she was doing good. I haven't made a move.
Okay.
So it was not just about the thing that she was doing good in terms of for a specific period of time, but she had, I think she got this stature of her. It's a position that no one can take. Of course, there are great.
But would you say Maria Sharapova is the greatest of all time?
Not really. Sania Mirza is really good too. She's from India. And also the Williams sister, Venus Williams. And
yeah, I think when it comes to tennis, Williams sisters and Novak Djokovic are like the natural names you can name. To, like that, even people outside of tennis know these names. They are like really famous, and their achievement speaks for themselves.
That's true.
Yeah. But there is one name that everybody recognizes.
Roger Federer.
Not Roger Federer, like outside of tennis.
Outside of tennis.
I mean the most recognizable sportsman in the history.
Pele?
No.
Maria. Sorry.
Pele is also recognizable.
Maradona.
Is also recognizable, but Usain Bolt.
He is outstanding. So there is no one can stand in front of him, stand beside him.
Because he's too fast for everyone.
So no one can stand close to him anyways because he's too fast.
Yeah, he's too fast.
But he's good. He's legend. He's a legend.
Yeah, I think his achievements will go far beyond the day he dies, and everybody will remember him because he did something so outstanding that, and he was also a kind of likable person that, doing all the how to say it, like all the recognizable gestures, and he just, but mostly his actions spoke for itself, right?
I don't know much about him because I saw him in some events, in some some of his runs, but it's nothing about that I know him for a long time or something like this, because it was never I was never into running, but this time you made me see the what was the thing we were watching, the girls with really
Athletics.
beautiful hair.
Yeah, the World Athletic Championship.
Yeah. I so I was never into running. Even I was not that into other stuffs too. But then after some time, I got to introduced to those things. My move, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
But I would say the thing that Usain Bolt did was he put all the world's attention to athletics. I think athletics is one of the most underrated sports because there is so much diversity in athletics. You have the high jump, you have the shot put, all the running competitions, all the gymnastics. I think gymnastics included in athletics or not. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. But you have all the different things and many variations of the sport. And everyone is really on the top and they work way too hard. But when you look, for example, at other sports that um, are really watched more and the athletes are being paid more, like let's say NBA, football. I think Usain Bolt did something that nobody else could. He dragged the world attention to running and all the athletics related competitions. So I think it was like really the shift in the history of the sport. And yeah. Do you like football?
I do.
So, do you think Messi completed football by winning the World Championship,
That was
the World Cup?
that was really one of the most desired thing from these Argentina supporters, because I think Messi is incredible and he deserved to be winning at least one World Cup. So, yeah, I think for him it's great that it happened. And
Yeah.
I'm really happy, not only because he has the position in this all the things he achieved, but it's also for his fans that they would be like, we wish Messi could have a world championship, like something like this. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
the only thing that was missing, right? And it was really natural for like footballer of this caliber to just win a World Cup.
That's true.
But it's also never easy, right? Because you may be good individually, like there are many good individual players, but they will never be able to win the World Cup because their team is just not good enough. And you have to have all the team members, like they have to play good, right, on the highest level to win the World Cup. So I think everybody was even like not like regular Messi supporters. They were really happy for him. Oh, but this is your phone.
Ah.
You're really trying
Okay, where
every
where
time
I
to
was,
eat
where
your
I
phone.
was, where
Oh
I
yeah,
was.
you were here. You were here.
I was here.
Yeah, you were here.
But I wanted to be here. Why did I go here?
Well, you can go here now.
Okay, now I'm going here, but I'm not going here. I'm so.
Wait. You cannot make two moves. You stand here.
Okay, then I stand here.
So you move here?
Oh baby, look at your pawn. Are you
Yeah.
making a what, castle or what?
I'm making a...
Oh my, and look at my king. He's so like I'm standing.
The white people. Hikaru would call it the white people. I'm pushing the white people.
Yeah. Your stinky pinky jokes, I don't like them. Bucho?
Okay. There's nothing about liking. Chess is a tough game, okay?
I can see that.
You know,
Very much. I
Yeah.
can see that very
but
much.
also there's one player of chess that is like recognized worldwide. So before the current era, there was like a really famous Russian player. Do you maybe know what I'm talking about?
A Russian player?
Yeah, Russian player that was like dominating the chess for decades.
I think I know some name, but I'm not sure.
His name was Garry Kasparov. Did you hear that name?
Yeah, I think I know.
Yeah. So he was kind of an icon, but nowadays there is one guy called Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, I know him, of course.
And I think now chess is really associated with his name. Like he's a really huge name for chess, for the world of chess.
Yeah.
Which is good. And also chess is getting more and more popular, right? I remember when I started playing chess, like it was 2 decades ago. Can you imagine? And
You're old.
yeah, and I remember chess was never this much popular as it is now.
My time is running.
Your time is running? Well, that's good. So yeah, but the one thing that we can say for sure that there are so many different sports and so many different things to look out in a sport, but every sport is associated with some history, right?
Oh no, I ran out of time.
Yeah, and also I have a checkmate, so
Yeah,
it was-
but I lost before you made the checkmate because
you lost with honor.
I lost with my time
Has
was gone.
Yeah.
Was gone.